I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing awesome, Mila. What's going on, Mila? Oh, well, you didn't watch PCBV's last video. It got 3 views, and,
Around me are familiar faces.
Okay, guys, let me just, gotta turn on my workout mix, Alright, let me just the camera. Alright. So, hey everybody. It's me. I'm not back from my hiatus. That was last week. Check out right here what's going on in the past few weeks. The video dump. You need to look at all these videos because they're awesome. And you gotta look at the last newscast because you gotta give me that dough, that bread. What I'm here to talk about today is Apple products. Like the computer that I'm using, like this phone that I'm using. I am allegiant to Apple.
Apple, if you could give me some of that sponsorship dollars, boy, I would appreciate it. I'd give back.
Please, Apple, I'll support you. But the point is, they've come out with so many new things. They've come out with dental floss, and now they came out with a pill, except it's not a pill. Take a look at this. Yes, this premiered at Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, something that they showed in their keynote on their website, and I really suggest you watch it. Now, I'm a geek for Apple kind of stuff. You get it. I like Apple. I live in San Francisco. I mean, I have to. Another product that they came out with is their new iPad Pro. It's like, they're calling everything Pro. Speaking of Pro, look at this iMac Pro. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, they made it darker? That's edgy. Wow, let's buy that. A problem that I have with all of these Apple products is that they cost so much dang money. If I wanted to upgrade my obsolete 5S phone, couldn't do it. Because you know what? The 7 costs around 700
million billion trillion
dollars. They also came out with a new operating system called Mac OS High Sierra. Oh wow, the last one was called Sierra. Guys, let's think. Oh, I got it. High Sierra. That sounds different. That's something our customers will love. We're famed for our originality, aren't we, guys? Aren't we? Seriously, could they've named it anything worse? Now, why am I getting into this? I said, give me those views, buddy. But I'm also in it because I love tech. I'm a tech geek. What can I say? Chips, monitors, sign me up, boy. I love it. Although I would never buy a PC. Mac Master Race. Trump news! Hey guys, it's PCBV News here, and well, I have to write a script and use voiceover because there is so much to cover in this story. Today, Jim Comey came to Capitol Hill to testify about Trump and Russia after publishing an opening statement Wednesday. Here is an excerpt from said opening statement. He, Trump, then said, "I needed loyalty. I replied, you will always get honesty from me." He paused and then said, "That's what I want, honest loyalty." I paused and then said, "You will get that from me." As I wrote in the memo I created immediately after the dinner, it is possible we understood the phrase honest loyalty differently, but I decided it wouldn't be productive to push it further. The term honest loyalty had helped, and a very awkward conversation and my explanations had made clear what he should expect. By the way, that sounds like a fanfic. Jim Comey x Donald Trump. What did I just do? Oh, God. This entire opening statement set the stage for today, Thursday, when James Comey testified before Congress. Here are some quotes. James Comey said, Trump, told me repeatedly that he had talked to lots of people about me, including our current Attorney General, and had learned that I was doing a great job and that I was extremely well liked by the FBI workforce, bragging. So it confused me when I saw on television the president saying that he actually fired me because of the Russia investigation, and learned, again, from the media, that he was telling privately other parties that my firing had relieved great pressure on the Russia investigation. I was also confused by the initial explanation that was offered publicly, that I was fired because of the decisions I had made during the election year. That didn't make sense for me, for a whole bunch of reasons, including the time and all the water that had gone under the bridge since those hard decisions that had to be made. That didn't make any sense to me. You know, James Comey, you really should have thought about that before giving the Trump administration some ammunition, dude. Why'd you do that? Why would it make any sense to him? He was fired for the Russia investigation for merely asking whether Russia colluded in the United States election. And make no mistake, Russia meddled in the United States election. In fact, when someone asked Comey if the Russians colluded in the election, he said yes, because they did. It's pretty obvious at this point through all the testimonies and everything that's going on. Now, a large part of the Russian meddling operation was General Michael Flynn, who was spoken of by Comey. He said, General Flynn, at that point in time, was in legal jeopardy. There was an open FBI criminal investigation of his statements in connection with the Russian contacts and the contacts themselves. And so that was my assessment at the time. I don't think it's for me to say whether the conversation I had with the president was an effort to obstruct. I took it as a very disturbing thing, very concerning, but that's a conclusion I'm sure the special counsel will work towards, to try and understand what the intention was there, and whether that is an offense. He's speaking about Michael Flynn's investigation. Now, what do I think? This does not matter in the grand scheme of things, because Trump will not be impeached. See, the Republicans won't care about collusion. They just care about one thing: power. Without a strong Republican White House like Donald Trump, the Republicans are screwed. They can't make any good laws without a rubber stamp as a president. That's Trump, the rubber stamp. The rubber stamp president. A Russian rubber stamp president. Republicans, more like world news. Well, hey guys. Hey guys, it's PCBV here, and as you can see, I've got your boy USB-C cable, so I can die. The point is, last night was very interesting, to say the least. Last night was the United Kingdom snap elections. Now, if you don't know what a snap election is, good job being an American.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you.
Yeah. Also, I'll explain. Basically, what a snap election is basically the Prime Minister will say, "Oh, well, we don't have enough seats in Parliament, so let's just rewrite the entire thing. No more Parliament. New elections. Yay!" So basically, that's what ended up happening. I'll let a little skit explain. And the winner is the guy with 47%. What? Him? Yeah, him. What? How did he? Whoa! How did he get in? He don't like him. Yeah! What? Woo! Get out of here. So, basically, guys, there's main parties in the United Kingdom. And here they are. Main parties are the Conservative Party, or, in the United States, the Republicans, Labour Party, or, as the United States version, the Democrats, Liberal Democrats, or in the United States version, I have no idea. SNP, kind of like the Californian Independence Party. UKIP, kind of like if Donald Trump was a party. And the Green Party, kind of like the United States Green Party. This chart right here shows the vote change since 2015. That's a neck conservative. They only added themselves 5.5%, while Labor added to their catalog 9.5%. The Liberal Democrats lost by 0.5%. The SNP, they lost 1.7%. The Greens lost 2.1%. And UKIP lost with the staggering 10.8%. There are no members of the United Kingdom Independence Party that are in Parliament anymore. Why is this the case? One little thing. Brexit, where Britain is set to leave from the EU. They're just going away. I don't want to get into this because there's going to be a flame war. It's gonna be like, oh, you don't agree with me? You don't agree with me? And I don't want that to happen. All I'm going to say is that I would not vote for the United Kingdom Independence Party or the Conservatives. Oh my goodness. So, Jeremy Corbyn, the leader of Labour, basically had a speech as soon as he was accepted into office. Here it is.
And so, if there is a message from tonight's result is this. The Prime Minister called the election because she wanted a mandate. Well, the mandate she's got is lost Conservative seats, lost votes, lost support and lost confidence. I would have thought that's enough to go, actually, and make way for a government that will be truly representative of all of the people of this country.
Yes. So, Jeremy Corbyn just said to Theresa May to step down. That's a neck. Theresa May, neck yourself. Okay. Oh, that hurts so badly. Oh, that was a bad neck. Labour has gained much more power, and the Conservatives have a coalition government with somebody else. Because in the United Kingdom, how it works is that all members of the party will normally vote the same way. So, if they don't get a majority, they need to form a coalition with another person. So, like, say the Conservatives form a coalition with the Lib Dems, or the Conservatives form a coalition with the SNP, or the Greens. Let's say they do that, which is probably pretty much unlikely. Theresa May said she would work towards a coalition government, but since UKIP, the only party that would do a coalition with her, isn't there anymore, that's a big problem. Now, since the SNP didn't really take a hold of Scotland, take a look at this map, like they did last time, basically, they're still the third largest party. However, the SNP, you can pretty much kiss an independent Scotland goodbye, because a lot of times SNP voters are voters for an independent Scotland. So, yeah. Since the UKIP is out of power, as I said, it's going to be good for business. It seems that Labour and the Conservatives are now back in power, and small parties are not taking away votes from them. So, who would I have voted for? Well, I would have voted for...
I'll say it right here, right now. I don't know what to do in this situation. I've learned to do something so proud to get out of this labyrinth plan of mine to take the world by storm, by storm, by storm. You know it into my eyes, and I can't tell you I'm gone.
I would have voted for the Lib Dems because, it's a really, 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 really funny name.